Yo, what is up, family? How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in today. So, for this episode today, we're gonna talk about my new little setup here on my prosthetic. I got a new little setup here on my prosthetic. So, let's dive into it and yeah. Okay, so for this new prosthetic, as you can see, it's Batman. Let's start with that. So for all my Batman haters out there that got all that Batman slander to throw out there, keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it. Batman is the greatest, okay? The greatest of all time. GOAT. Okay, anyway, back to the prosthetic. So I have this little, actually, let's take a step back. So my, what do you call this? My liner that goes on my leg, goes over my leg here. I actually got a different one on right now, but they both do the same thing essentially. So my liner has this suction on there. And I put this little suction sleeve on here, and I put my leg down in there, and it forces out all the air. So that's where we get to this cool little thing here. It's a valve, and does what a valve does, releases air. Anyway, pressure, whatever. So yeah, when I push my leg down in there, I push this little button right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. But I push this little button right here to open the valve, and it forces all that air out, and it makes a really cool hissing sound. Like it not weirds people out, but it throws them off. They're like, wait, what is it? So yeah, and then I release the button, and my leg is perfectly sealed in there. So basically, this eliminates me having to wear socks, which I didn't grab before starting this video, and yeah, I guess we'll talk about socks another time. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it to this new setup. Hey, real quick. So if you guys are enjoying this video so far, please go down, hit that like button for me. And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this next segment where we're going to talk about my running leg a little bit. All right. And so right about here, your boy had a whole squirrel. This is my running leg. Where is my name on the back of this? Sorry, there's a sticker on the back with my name on it. Kind of got a squirrel moment and was trying to pick it off. Anyway, this is my running leg. This one also, as you can see, has a valve on it as well, but for this one I don't use the little suction thing simply because the motion of my leg drawing up and down in there, it's not comfortable. I've tried it, I didn't like it. So what I do is I just wear this and maybe a little sock or something in there to fill in any extra space, and I'm good to go. Roll up my sleeve that I have attached here, and I am good to go. This is like the coolest prosthetic out of all prosthetics. A running leg or foot, whatever you want to call it. My opinion, it's so cool. Yeah, so this one is actually a woodland pattern. I don't know if you can really tell, but this one is a woodland pattern on here. I think when it's time for me to get my next one, I'm going to probably do Batman and Joker, and do Batman on that one on the running leg, and then Joker on that one. I think that'll be very cool. That'll be my new leg. Yeah, Batman. Anyways, So, I know some of you probably asking, well, or wondering, how often do I go through these things? It just depends. I've been an amputee for 3 years and some change now. And I want to say I've been through about 6 or 7 different prosthetics, because over time your leg shrinks, it loses size, so you need to constantly get a new prosthetic to fit that new shape of your leg, because if not, you're just going to end up hurting your leg and causing more problems for yourself later down the road. So it's highly recommended that you, that as an amputee, excuse me, not you, because I don't know if you watching is an amputee, but it's highly recommended that as an amputee you get that taken care of every time. Like, you don't wait. You identify, like, okay, my leg is changing. Let me go ahead and start the process to getting a new prosthetic, because it can be, the process can be a short and quick process, or it can be a long process. It just depends on which prosthetic company, person, people you go to. But from my experience, it has always been quick, it has always been painless, seamless, and painless. And really great experience with the guys there. They know what they're doing, as long as you communicate to them what you want and need clearly, because they can only do so much if you're not clearly communicating with them, like, oh, I don't like the cut of the prosthetic. Like, for example, like on mine, the back here, I kind of have it flared out just a little, and the front lip I have flared out as well. And then for the back, I have it cut a certain way, so it doesn't cut and flared out in a certain way, so that way it's not always pinching the back of my leg, because that's one of the biggest things I cannot stand with my prosthetics, is when it's pinching the back of my leg. You know, when I have my leg bent back like that. Ooh, my leg ashy. Ooh, let me take that off camera. Ashy leg, man. Lotion your leg, okay? Don't be like me out here with a ashy nub. Nobody likes ashy nubs. These jokes will be coming all day, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, so it's just important that as an amputee we have to keep up with that, because like I said, it can cause major problems later on down the road. Pain, you can end up bottoming out. Bottoming out basically means your leg is suspended in the socket, basically, so you're not all the way seated in there. You're suspended in there. But after a while, if you don't get a new one over time, when it's time for you to get a new one, because for each of us, it's different. Some of us, we can wear it for 6 months. Some of us, we can wear it for 8 months. You know, it just depends, you know, you. Anyway, you as the amputee. Anyways, so yeah, bottoming out is the most, I've done it before, it hurts. You basically go into the bottom of the socket, and that's when you're rubbing up against that, and that's not comfortable. That is the word. That is, it's up there with falling on your nose, and I've fallen on my leg twice, maybe 3 times, 2 or 3 times, but yeah, worst feeling ever. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Alright guys, hey, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in with me. If you enjoyed the video today, please go and like it, and if you haven't already, please go and subscribe to the channel. We will definitely be dropping more content next week, more story time or shenanigans, whatever. But hey, we'll see you next week, and I'll see you next week. So be blessed, stay safe, drink water, peace.